Hi, this is Jane from Golden House Tarot, and this reading is for Sagittarius for March 2018. We have the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Page of Cups, Seven of Cups, Temperance, Ace of Swords, the Star, and the King of Swords. We'll start here with the Four of Wands. This is about foundation. It's about your home, family celebrations. It's a very positive card. It's about how we feel about ourselves and our personal situations. So it's a really nice energy to start the reading off with, Sagittarius. What it's saying is that the focus for you this month is probably around home and security and family. Here with the Temperance, it may be indicating that you need to find a little more balance in your family life, your family work life, because Temperance is all about balance. Balance is one of those things that's really you strive for but you very rarely achieve. And balance can have to do with your health, it can have to do with work, it can have to do with love, it can have to do with lots of different areas of our life. It can be about our psychological balances that we have. We tend to worry too much about things, especially in connection to home. But what you need to do is to ensure that you are making an effort to find balance in your life, because it's the imbalances that create most of our problems, especially if we're going to worry about things that are never going to happen. Here we have the Eight of Cups. Now, in some area of your family or your relationships, there is something here that is just not working for you, or it's not the way you want it to be, or else you've outgrown it. Because the Eight of Cups is about walking away from something. It doesn't have to be a confrontational kind of break. It can just be about saying, okay, it's time to move on now and to think about something else, to start something new, or even just to change the way that you're doing things, because something isn't serving you or the people around you. It's not an unhappy card necessarily. It's just a kind of evolution that we go through in family life. And perhaps that's why you've got Temperance here, because times of change, when we leave things behind, can often throw out our systems and our biorhythms and those sorts of things. And this is saying, look after yourself, make sure that you rest, make sure that you talk to the people you need to talk to, make sure that you get some exercise, or you eat properly. You don't overdo things, because there seems to be a bit of activity here in the family through this month of March. With the Ace of Swords, it's a new beginning and it's new clarity. So something in the family situation is changing, but it's bringing clarity to you. And it could just be a family dynamic that's changing. It could be that one of the children's moving out or going to a college, or somebody's changing jobs, or the formation of the family changes. There are a lot of blended families these days, things like that. But the Ace of Swords says whatever this new beginning is, it brings clarity, and with clarity always comes kind of a sense of relief, I think. Page of Cups is a message of support, emotional satisfaction. It's a loving time. It's good news that will make you feel better and feel happy. So I think that that's a nice positive card to have, especially if you're leaving something behind, because what it's saying is that you're happy about this. You're happy about this change and this move. Here we have the Star. The Star is all about our hopes and dreams. And the Star comes into your reading It's indicating that you have things that you really want to happen. With the Page of Cups, it's saying that these things can happen for you. It's important that we all have dreams and things that we're striving for, but it's important that they're realistic too, because here we have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is about choices that we have, but sometimes some of the things that we want or we think we have a choice about are really illusions. They're not realistic. You have to be discerning in those sorts of choices. You have to think about each one and say, is this a realistic choice for me? Is it something that's going to serve my family? And you know, you have to discard things that don't work for you. Don't think that everything will just, you know, be roses and work out perfectly, because that's not how life is. But I think you'll make the right choices, because here you've got good news and good feeling. And the Star is you're manifesting the right things for you. This card is just a warning to just make sure that what you're wishing for is what you really want. The King of Swords here. Now the King of Swords, this might be somebody that is in your circle that can help you. That can help you through these changes and circumstances. Sometimes it's a boss, sometimes it's just a mentor, sometimes it's somebody that we look up to, sometimes it's a character of ourselves. What the King of Swords does, he will give you good advice. He will make choices clear for you, but he won't be emotionally invested in those choices. He's a person who is a good, you know, it's like having a boss that will help your career along, but doesn't want to be your friend, just wants to appreciate the skills that you have, and to make sure that, you know, you get the credit for the things you do. This is a great person to have around you if you're wanting someone to give you advice or to help you, or if it's yourself. These are skills that you need to do. Sometimes you need to step away emotionally from some of the decisions that you make and use your head a little bit more than your heart. I think that there's going to be some changes for you this month, but I think that you're going to get the assistance and the information that you need to make good choices. And I see, you know, in terms of your family's stability and your home life, that some of these changes are going to be positive for you. They might not always be easy, but they will be positive, and they will help you leave things behind that no longer serve you. I hope it's a great month for you, and I hope to see you again next month. Thank you, Sagittarius.